what do you guys recommend because my dog is biting, scratching,
Right.
or being some form of active or aggressive at the source of odor? Well, first, we got to peel back this onion. There's a
Yep.
lot of layers to it, right?
Yep.
So the first thing is let's diagnose why it's happening. And in most cases, like you brought up, is there may not be clear criteria as to what the indication behavior is. You can do some impulse control games away from odor, teaching the dog, I want you to do this, learn how to hold your position, whatever that is. And if you do that, you get reinforcement. Then we can bring that back into the odor game and there's some better understanding. Let's say the team does have a clear trained final response, whatever it is, but this is occurring. Usually that comes from the dog being over aroused or frustrated because, just like you said, the dog
taking too long.
This indicated it's right here. Why aren't you reinforcing me? Because in training, like you always do, it's very fast because the handler knew the answer.
Right.
Now, for whatever reason, it's either a single blind, double blind, or a real search of some type, competition or professional, and the handler begins to delay or delays more significantly that, hey, I don't know if this indication is valid or not. And as you wait it out, the dog goes, the vending machine's broken that I usually get paid on.
Right.
Just like us, when we put money in that vending machine and nothing comes out, we have an emotional response. So the dog has put the money in, it's responded the way it was, and then nothing's happened. So now an emotional response happens, which is some type of active behavior. And then the handler, for whatever reason, may go, oh, okay, that's it, or finally confirms it. Well, now the criteria shifted. I got reinforced for this other behavior.
Right.
And then now that other behavior surfaces faster the next time this occurs. When there's something of stress that happens to the dog, the next time that threshold drops. So what used to take 5 seconds to
Right.
happen, the next time happens in 3 seconds. The next one is, so we got the criteria, impulse control, and then the emotional response. So those are 3 aspects right there that are probably the cause of it. And the other one would be prior history of reinforcement with the primary reward at the source of odor. I'll go sport dog first, where we've done a lot of feeding at the source of odor. So them biting at or taking food from the location in the previous history, which now tells a dog odor is predictable to food being here. In the absence of food being there, maybe I just bite the thing, whatever it is. This changes based on dog motivation levels, of course. Let's look at the professional side. Sometimes they use their toy. They put the odor of whatever they're looking for on the toy. So they've hidden this odor saturated toy. The dog's allowed to self-retrieve and bring it to you. So when later we're doing some type of search and the handler doesn't necessarily know, there's a delay there. The dog goes, well, biting and grabbing it has worked before. There's been a history and reinforcement for this behavior. Why not give that a shot?